Well, you know, as we age, our memories, they start to fade and dementia can set in. And we believe it's, just part of the aging process. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can fight back. I want you to meet Dr. John Denbour from Smart Brain Aging. He's here to show us how you can take action and reduce the impact of dementia altogether. First of all, welcome to Sonoran Living.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Okay, I have so many questions. So first of all, explain to us, if you will, what is the difference between Alzheimer's and dementia?
So Alzheimer's is just a type of dementia. Like a Honda is a type of car, Alzheimer's is just one segment of dementia. It happens to be the most common, but it's one of 20 to 30 different types of dementia.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And you say there are different stages of dementia.
There are. The main classification system is 7 stages. 7 is the worst. 1 is just having some small problems.
Okay, so what type of small problems? What are some initial symptoms that we might notice?
So one of the main keys to think about is that we often don't notice the small and really subtle development of dementia. So it develops 6 to 8 years in the brain prior to us noticing symptoms.
Oh.
So when we start noticing symptoms, they can be things like word finding problems, getting lost in familiar locations, forgetting friends' names. But at that point, when you realize those symptoms, you probably already do have the beginning stages of dementia.
Okay, let's talk about how you're helping people. Tell me about your program. And first of all, do we already need to have a diagnosis of dementia to participate?
Absolutely not. So one of the main things, if you're wondering, do I have dementia or am I having problems that are out of the range of normal aging, you can actually come to our offices and we do an evaluation that helps determine the answer to that.
Oh, really?
If the answer to that is that you are having problems, we have a Medicare reimbursable program which helps administer some brain games to you. It releases a chemical in your brain. What that does is prevent the brain from shrinking and helps prevent dementia.
So when people come in to see you, if they're struggling at some point, oftentimes we go to our doctors and we're prescribed some sort of medication. Does this program involve medication at all? No medication at all.
It organically releases a chemical in your brain that medication tries to do, but medication doesn't do so effectively.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, is dementia genetic?
It is. It's incredibly genetic. Certain forms of dementia, like Alzheimer's disease, have a huge genetic variance.
So you said to me earlier, which this is a statistic that blew my mind, that right here in Arizona, the number of people diagnosed with dementia over the next 10 years is going to increase by how much?
50 to 75%.
Why is that?
Well, 2 reasons. Because so one thing to keep in mind is the dementia itself as a disease is not increasing. The people that get it are moving into the age in which they're getting dementia, so the baby boomer generation. So our population, the nature of Phoenix as a community, our aging population will project us into that range of 50 to 75% increase.
And you said if you're diagnosed early on, or even you're considering, you might have a problem, those first 2 stages are critical. And this is where your program is the most beneficial.
Absolutely, yeah, those first 2 stages if you've received a diagnosis. But the best thing to do is, just like your heart health, is do the right kind of mental exercise along with the right kind of physical exercise. So when you're in your 60s, you should start doing the right kind of mental exercise too, for those people that are doing the right kind of physical exercise.
And it'll actually prevent it?
It will help prevent it.
Okay.
So we do not have a total preventative system by any means.
Okay.
Doing this kind of lifestyle change will help prevent it, just like exercise and just like good socialization and good mental health.
Okay, and I know that you're at a location that's somewhat difficult to find, so kind of give us the crossroads and some reference points, if you will, where you're located.
Yeah, it's easy to see from the road. So if you're in, our main location is at Old Town Scottsdale. So if you're driving up North Scottsdale Road, it's right on the main street, on the right side of the street if you're heading north. But just kind of go around to the back, it's Suite 105. We're at 5111 North Scottsdale Road.
Excellent information. I have so many more questions, so I'm glad you're going to come back on so that we can address it. Very important topic. Thank you so much for being here. All right, here's a special offer that Brain U Online wants to offer you. It's the program for the first 10 callers. They're going to give you the online program for free. It's Smart Brain Aging, Inc., and as Dr. mentioned, they're at 5111 North Scottsdale Road, Suite 105 in Scottsdale. Here's the number to call them at 1-855-B-SMART-0. You can look them up online to learn more about their programs and who they are and what they're all about at brainaging.com. And to learn more about the different programs they can offer you, go to brainuonline.com.